Steve from wagertalk.com. It is May 4th. May the 4th be with you. We've got Road to
I knew
Millions.
you were gonna do that. I knew you were gonna do that. I was
Well,
gonna do it myself. You beat me to it.
I have to because it's my buddy's birthday. So, like for
Okay.
20 years, every May 4th, I get to wish him, uh, and he loves it every year.
Yeah.
It never gets old. Uh,
Yeah.
all right, we're gonna get to Road to Millions, and we're gonna go over our plays and looking forward to tonight, tomorrow. So let's talk lacrosse real quick because that is going on right now. I'm watching it. So we lost. So we had the Penn State game parlayed with the Cornell game tomorrow. We lost the Penn State game. Complete bummer. However, the good news is we have Maryland that are up by 4 in the fourth quarter. They're looking really really strong. They gave up an early 3-0 lead and then they've outscored them 12-5 since then. So don't be surprised if we come back with a parlay tomorrow in lacrosse with Cornell as one of the legs. If we can hit Maryland and we can hit that parlay tomorrow, that'll turn us a profit in lacrosse. Watching golf right now, golf looks pretty good. Ricky Fowler is the only one that's a touch nervous, but everybody is within the cut. So hopefully those all cash and hold on. Steve, congrats on the NBA play. Came on the show yesterday, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to play that one. And you were like, I'm playing it. So I'm always cautious, and it cost me. What can I say? It cost me. So great call on Brogdon over his PRA, though.
Yeah. Thank you. He got there with points alone, so it was a great call. In the blowout too. Luckily, he got there he tagged a bunch of points on at the very end. So we'll take it. It's a nice victory, and maybe look back to him in the future.
Yeah. What anything we're learning from that Boston Philly? We were talking about how I think Embiid hurt him being out there. That was just a horrific thing to play him. They put wear and tear on him. They weren't even remotely close, and it slowed them down. That was just a disaster.
Yeah, I completely agree. He looks he's still banged up, obviously, and he's out of shape. It seems like too, and like you said, it completely killed their rhythm. It completely killed the flow of the offense with Harden and Maxey. So yeah, I mean, obviously they need him out there for the long term, but yeah, it slowed him down for game two, and the Celtics blew him away, even things up.
I regretted not taking Embiid under his PRA. Next game, if they keep putting it up at 37.5, how is that hobbled guy going to be able to stay out there and get damn near 40 points, rebounds, and assists? I don't get it. I think the
Yeah, and
Celtics run him off the court.
he's on a minutes restriction. It seems like too. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't think he's going to get over that number. We'll have to see what it comes out at. I didn't check that yet, but yeah, that was one that we missed, I guess, on the under with him. We've been playing it kind of low volume though with the NBA, so I'm happy cashing that one ticket. We're on a 5-1 run now, so
Yeah, 5-1, doing great. We got a 2% play. I am probably going to play the 2% play tonight in NBA. I missed out on the last one. I'm going to do it again because it looks like we're going to split on lacrosse, and it looks like we've got a pretty good setup for golf and Formula One, and we got our UFC play up. So I will be firing away on NBA tonight. I will be firing away on whatever lacrosse comes out tomorrow, and if we have any Formula One practices or anything. Steve, did we cash baseball?
not yet. We're still waiting on it here. We need one more out to get this one. 13-10 Orioles, 13-10.
The guys on
And
second and third. Oh my god.
yeah, so the killer for us is the guy on second because we have the run line. So
Yeah. What do we got looking forward to this weekend in NBA and NHL? We're gonna have plays. Do we wait and see what's going on for the rest of our plays? Because I think we'll know a lot more about Road to Millions tomorrow.
yeah, for sure. I mean, we have some hockey plays tonight as well. We got some plays in the Florida game, so we'll look at those plays and then start looking at the NHL series for tomorrow. I think we can go back to the well with some of our NBA plays over the weekend as well, and some of the other things that we've discussed in the NBA as far as client plays and whatnot.
Yeah, what we're doing in NHL, we've got 3 shot props. We played them all at 1%. They're in the Florida Panthers game. 3 guys that sailed over their shots, hoping for. I mean, obviously 3-0 would be perfect, but we really think that's 2-1 at worst case scenario based on how many shots on goal we've seen in both of these series that we're seeing tonight. The Kraken and the Stars, tons of shots on goal. The Panthers and Maple Leafs, they're firing the puck a lot. So we're thinking we can pick up a unit or two on that one. I do have a play to run by you real quick, Steve. So this comes out to minus 128. It's the Kraken over 1.5 goals parlayed with the Panthers over 1.5 goals. This is a Panthers team that just always scores too. They come off of beating Boston, the best team, and then they face Toronto and they hang 4 on them. I think they get 2 goals pretty easily. And the Kraken, I mean, are we done doubting the Kraken?
You got to be, right? You have to be. They look great, right? So you have to stop doubting them at this point, right? And they're putting up, from what I'm looking at, they're scoring at least 2 goals a game on a consistent basis as well. It's such a low total to get to when you only need 2 goals like that, So,
dude, it's the playoffs. Like, they don't give up. Like in the regular season, if you're getting shut out and there's, if you're down 4-0 and there's 10 minutes left in the game, everybody on the bench is like, look this and wonder where are we going tomorrow? Like, but it's the playoffs. That's a night. There's going to be late goals on this. So, all right. So let's go down the Kraken here. So the Kraken, they win 5-4. So that's 5. They close out Colorado by winning 2-1. Closeout game. They still get 2. They lost the game before 4-1, but before that 3-3, 4-2, and 3. So they've only gone under that one time in the postseason. And I guess the Panthers are another one. Like, are we done doubting Florida? I rip on them about their defense not being good, and it isn't good, but their offense is just a little bit better. So I don't know. I feel like this is might be a pretty decent play worth adding.
Yeah, I could 100% see it because looking at it, the Panthers also have only fallen short once, it looks like, and that was in the first game against the Bruins. So, and we know we've talked about this team a lot this season amongst between each other and stuff, and they are not afraid to fire the puck on net. They fire at will. They have a ton of offensive talent. We've talked about that a lot, and I would be very comfortable with the Panthers scoring 2 goals tonight.
All right, well, that's our free play. If you guys want a little sprinkle on something, it's a parlay of the Kraken over 1.5 and the Panthers over 1.5 on their team total. So I want to get in the habit of doing this every show, 3% a week. Just keep in mind 3%. It looks like the lacrosse is going to break even today, but I think we're going to come back and parlay some of them with Cornell. So I expect to add a couple of units there. We'd still have the 5% win that we have in our pocket for Monday. If you hit the NBA play like Steve did last night, you're looking real good. Golf is in a good spot. And I put up our UFC play. If you got it, it's a little juicy, but I was getting to the point where I was overthinking a lot of the fights. So me and Nathan and Corbin just got together and like, what are the 2 obvious ones? Put them together, pay the minus 189 and be done with it. So it's a 3% play. It's a little juicy. I have already played it as part of this weekend. So I encourage you to do that. So we're just making our 3%. If you're up and you don't want to fire away anymore, you already accomplished your goal. That's all we ask. So, but we're doing what it takes to make 3% a week. Don't forget to leave your comments or anything. If you need that spreadsheet that I have to track all the money, I can send that to you as well. Let's see. And thoughts on tonight, Steve? Do we want to go over all the plays that we have as leans? Because I have like 5 of them.
Yeah, I have one that I've been bringing up. I think I brought it up on the show a couple nights ago. The Vanderbilt PRA, or it's went up to 13.5 now. So I almost would prefer there's a points rebounds line at 11.5. He's hit this, so if you look at it, his minutes really shot up because they need him to guard Steph Curry. On the prior series, he's playing, 20 minutes a game, sometimes even like 15 minutes a game. Played 28 in game 1. So he's out there a ton. It's not going to take a lot for him to get 11.5 points plus rebounds. And if you look at the track record since he's been on the team in all 3 games against Golden State, he's went over this number during the regular season as well. So they need him out there for the defense. So I would look his way again tonight gladly. As a free play, we almost made it a client play. We considered it, but we had one that was just a little bit better in the NBA that we went with.
Yeah, the biggest one I was leaning at is Anthony Davis under. He just rotates. It's every other game with him. I mean, played a bazillion minutes last game. I just think he's going to be a lot slower this game. Would not surprise me if the Lakers punted on this game in the second half if it got a little out of control. You know, the Warriors are going to be pushing the pace a ton. I mean, they have to. They have to try and run the Lakers tonight and get more miles on those legs because if not, if they slow it down, it's going to let the Lakers creep in. And then the Warriors are sitting there going, what happened? We're down 0-2 going back to LA. So I like Davis under, but I'll be watching tonight to see. And if the Lakers kind of lay a stinker tonight, I think we get a big AD game in the next game. That's kind of the trend with him, right?
Yeah, I could see that for sure. I like the Warriors tonight as well. I think that's something you could look towards tonight. I think that they would cover that spread. They've just been so dominant at home. I mean, I think it was 28-16 now, including the postseason against the spread at home. They're just a different team, and they can ratchet up the defense a little bit. They got to keep the Lakers off the line, off the charity stripe. That's going to be the big thing for them tonight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know the AD thing with you is he bounces back and forth from one game to the next, overs under. So if he has a stinker tonight, I would definitely look towards a big game when they come back to LA in Game 3.
I got to bring up Jens Nilsson. Thank you so much for joining us. I don't know if I've met you or talked to you. Started my own journey, 3% 7 days, 3 weeks ago. One of the major things I realized is how much more focused my betting has become. Cut down about 25% of the bets and sits around 57% win percentage over the period. Jens, if you hit 57% of your bets for the rest of your life, you won't be working very much. You won't have
Yeah,
a
you're
job very
golden.
much. So
You're golden. It's amazing when you tell people that that's all you need is the 57%.
it's
Um,
bonkers.
yeah, but it's amazing how hard it is to get as well. You know what I mean? You got to be really focused and only place the ones that you're really really confident in. You got to be selective with these bets.
And also, like we preach, once you get up for your week, you don't need to play anything else. You could be even more selective. So even if you're really selective on your plays to begin with, you have a good first couple days. There's no reason to push this. So, Jens, first off, thank you for commenting. Congratulations. Hit me up on Twitter, send me an email or anything because I want to hear these stories. This is something very different. We've only been doing this week, so I appreciate you doing that. And do not be a stranger, and please share your victories with us because it only helps everybody else. But I'm so proud of you. Cut down 25% of the bets. That is so key. If everyone would do that, they'd be in a much better place.
It's good to hear that somebody's taking advantage of some of the information from the Road to Millions. They should watch if they haven't seen that video we did as a group. That's something to check out. We give a lot of information in that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, all right, guys, I got to go do Wager Talk last call. That's on the Wager Talk YouTube channel. Myself, Kyle, and Trigger are going to be on there going over some things. I'm going to do NBA and NHL. So if you want to jump over and join this. So if you have, let me do, our promo codes are still available. It's Andy3, Andy3. That will, there it is. Yeah. For sorry, I don't have the right one pulled up. It's Andy3, Andy3. Get you a 30-day pass for $39 if you want the rest of our plays for the weekend. If you already got it, wait it out till tomorrow, and then if you want to get it again tomorrow evening, that'll get you through the weekend. So, and then Monday and Tuesday we will start our 7-day pass with that special. So Andy3 promo code over at Wager Talk, get you all the plays that we have for this weekend, including if we come back, which we will come back for another lacrosse play. We'll have Cornell parlay with something else to try and turn that a profitable sport this week. So,
Nice.
Jens, thank you for joining us. Steve, good stuff as always. Good luck on your bets tonight. We are definitely going to be playing our NBA official client play. And
Yeah.
luck. We'll see everyone tomorrow.
Good luck tonight.